Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I have an unboxing of a Pink and Main craft kit. I think they call it their Crafty Courtyard monthly craft kit. I'm not a subscriber, so I just picked this one up as a one-off, and I'm not exactly sure what drove me to get this one, because I did buy a few one-off Pink and Main kits sometime last year when I was researching, what kind of kits to get. And I didn't, I really love all the quality of products with the Pink and Main kits, but there was a little something to be lacking, most notably dyes. They're not very heavy on the dyes, but it looks like they've changed that. So, like I said, I'm not sure how I rediscovered them. It must have been a video or something on YouTube. But it seems like things have changed a little bit, and from the last time I ordered kits. So I'm going to just take everything out here. One thing that I really like is that you do always get this project bag. It's nice, it's durable, it's zippered. You can fit US letter size papers and cardstock in here, so it's a really nice size. I keep all of my leftovers and everything after I've used a kit right back in this project bag. And this is December 2020 Warm Wishes, and their little sort of postcard gives you a hint as to the theme of that month, and then the full product list of what's included. And what's really nice is they've got the kind of the color palette for the month, so you can sort of use this if you're pulling things out of your stash to help coordinate. But they do include quite a lot in their kits, and so besides inks, maybe, you really do have everything you need here. So in terms of papers, they always have really nice quality cardstock from Basil, most of the time, if not always, I think. So we have bubblegum, tapioca, Mediterranean, slipper, peacock, and Granny Smith. Those are the colored cardstocks. And then we always get really nice thick papers. It's 110-pound ice rink cardstock, and these are for your card bases. And it's about the same paper weight that I generally use for my card bases too. This feels a little bit smoother than the brand that I buy, so it does feel a little bit nicer. It might be really good for inking or alcohol marker coloring, things like that. So so that's always really nice. And they include 2 sheets of that and 4 A2 size envelopes. So 2 sheets can create 4 card bases, and so you'll have your 4 envelopes to match. Then this I got they threw it in as a freebie kind of thank you with my order. I ordered 2 kits, and it was kind of a nice little surprise to get this extra little baggie of assorted flatback pearls, but in a metallic, so very, very shiny gold and silver. So that's not part of this, I just happen to have it here. So in terms of, you also get a paper pack, and I did already take it out. I think this is a change also from the past. So these are loose now, so they're not kind of in the kind of bound, on one end. So they're all loose. I don't remember if it was always coated, but this feels like a coated cardstock, and it says that it's a paper pad, but it is kind of thick. I mean, it doesn't really say what the paper weight is, but I would still say it's maybe an 80-pound paper weight. You get 24 sheets, and they are double-sided, and you get basically 12 double-sided designs. And so you can, since you get 2 of each design, you don't really have to pick between, one side or the other, because you'll have 2 of this exact one. So here are all the unique patterns that you get. So this nice zigzag, stripe. I'll just flick through real quick. 2 dotty patterns. 2 of these sort of ombres. Some checkered. And then this side I really like. So that was half of it, and then this is the reverse side of these sheets. So you get 3, excuse my pup, you get 3 colorways of this pattern. You get, 5 colorways of polka dots. It's really nice. So it's kind of nice if you don't like, the more vibrant, busy backgrounds, you do get some really nice kind of all over small print. And then these are really cool. So these are different knit patterns. So you get 3 designs in 3 different colors. So really nice pattern papers, 6x6. Then we get some embellishments. So this is a full sheet of various size and colors, and these are sort of glitter embellishments. And then some sequins. These are kind of have that Aurora Borealis, iridescent shine to it, but you can see how the colors really match the color palette for the month. You get a little button or flare, which fits the theme. And then my understanding is that this particular kit, they threw in this extra set of dies, snowflake dies, because this wasn't listed in what's included. And when I saw the unboxing, it sounded like, they just kind of threw these in as I guess this was the last kit of 2020, so maybe it was just as a little thank you to kind of end the year. But that's really nice. I mean, these are really nice size. Let me actually see what they measure. So the big one is 2 3/4, and the small one is about 1 3/4. And I do think this kit is still available as a one-off purchase. So one of the big things that I noticed is that in the past, I sometimes found it a little bit hard to kind of flip these kits because it seemed very stamp oriented, and you didn't always get like everything that you would need to really put a card together. Like the stamps didn't always include sentiments or decorative things to either build a scene or collage up a composition, and it did generally include dies. They tended to be standalone dies, so maybe like a banner die or tag dies, things like that. So one thing that I've noticed is that we're getting stamps that feel like a little bit more well-rounded. It's not like one, background stamp or something like that, but you have a little bit of everything. So you have sentiments that you can, use on your cards. You have, icon graphical elements, things that you can use to actually build your own backgrounds, stuff like that. And you get coordinating dies. So for each of these stamped images, there's actually a coordinating die that will cut it out. So I think that's, a huge improvement to these kits, at least as compared to the last ones I bought, which was over a year ago now. So and I really kind of prefer die cutting, but I like that with these stamped images because they're rather solid. So they're not necessarily meant for like color, stamping and then having to color. So it's more that you would stamp almost like this in maybe different colors to have it be a little bit more interesting than just a black stamp. But But you don't have to go back in and do additional coloring if you don't want. But there are some gaps in some areas where you could fill in with additional color if you wanted. So that's really cool. So I really like that. Always love a good coordinating die set because I'm not the best fussy cutter. So really that's kind of what drew me to trying these kits out again. So these two are really awesome. And then not every kit, but most kits have either maybe a stencil or embossing folder. This one happened to have both. So, and very, very practical, very useful ones too. So the stencil is an all over snowflake pattern with polka dots, kind of randomly interspersed. So that's really cool. I don't know that one of the snowflake patterns does match the die that I got. Although I did, in the unboxing video, I do remember that the dies that you get, aren't guaranteed to always be the same. They were just going to pick from a selection of what they had. And then this is a 6x6 embossing folder in just a really nice all over dotty pattern. So this one's kind of unique to my craft room because I don't think I have one that is large polka dots like this. So kind of cute. Really an awesome kit, and I think that it's winter themed, but not necessarily any particular holiday. So you could use it, and in particular the color palette doesn't scream holiday either. So you could definitely just use it for any kind of cards that you send out during the winter season. And obviously things like the polka dot patterns and whatnot, they can really be year round. So really like this kit, and I'm looking forward to using it. I probably will use it for some holiday cards this year, but I really love that so much of it is applicable year round too. So that is this unboxing. I hope that you enjoyed it, and when I do flip this kit or use the kit contents, I will be certain to link to that video at the end of this one. Thank you again for joining me, and until my next video, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!